This reminds me, you had a conversation right before I came in about socialism for half an hour. The gentleman is right in the sense that the Congress, particularly the House majority, got elected because we promised better health care, because we want to do transportation infrastructure, we want to build better bridges and highways and airports and railways, because we want to take corruption out of government. That's, I think, a lot of my colleagues believe the reason that we were handed the majority in the House, and we got to do that. And the reason I make the reference to socialism is I was getting annoyed listening to that conversation. I can't believe we're talking about that. There are maybe 2 or 3 members of the House and the Senate, I'm thinking Bernie Sanders, maybe 1 or 2 other, who call themselves democratic socialists. No one else does. Almost everybody else is a total supporter, like I am, of a capitalist system, hopefully a capitalist system that is regulated to keep the disaster that happened in 2008 from ever happening again. Hopefully it's regulated to make sure that regardless of where you're born, you have opportunity and that money doesn't all concentrate in the hands of the wealthiest people. But the Democrats are focused on precisely what that gentleman was talking about. We want to improve infrastructure. You're going to hear about that today. We want to improve health care. We want to make it a little easier for people to send their kids to school. The Republicans have no answer to that. So instead they're saying, really, minimum wage? You want a bigger minimum wage? This is something where this country has had forever. You want to make it easier to send your kids to school? You want to improve health care? You're a socialist. It's what they do. It's what Ronald Reagan did with Medicare. Ronald Reagan fought Medicare because he said it was socialist. This is the oldest and most tired play that they have when they don't have ideas to answer our ideas on infrastructure and education and retirement. They just say, oh, you guys are socialists, because they know that that word scares the American people. And the American people need to understand that that is a dark, incorrect, and ultimately damaging thing to them, because Democrats are about advancing things like better health care, better education.